Hello and welcome to AnimeCons TV. I'm Patrick Delahanty and I'm here at Sac-Anime Winter 2016. This is an anime convention held in Sacramento, California, and it's at the Sacramento Convention Center and the Sheraton Grand Hotel, right in the center of Sacramento, right not too far from the Capitol. This is my third year at this convention, but it's been going on for over 10 years, I guess. The convention this year is using all of the function space in the Sacramento Convention Center. This is the first time they've had the entire thing. I think last year there was a home show or something. I didn't even care. This year they've got all, actually this right here was a wall right behind where I am, and that was closed, and the home show was over in this section. But now it's all wide open. They've got the dealer's room and artist alley over there. And there's quite a few dealers selling all sorts of stuff. Pretty much the same thing you see at all the large anime conventions. There's an artist alley with hundreds of artists. I didn't do a count, but there's, I don't know, I'm gonna guess 20 rows, and they each have like 8 per side, per row. And so there's a freak ton of artists here. So whatever you're looking for, those artists have it. And then they've got a lot of guests. And I actually have the program guide here. It's a nice full color program guide. And let me read off some of these guest names and see if you know anybody here. They have Noah Wiley and Doug Jones, Trevor Etienne, and this guy whose name I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. They're from Falling Skies. Also, why is Falling Skies at an anime convention? I mean, I can get video game guests and cartoons, but okay. They have Chris Sarandon, who was Jack Skellington in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Ken Page, Crispin Freeman, Todd Habercorn. I'm kind of regretting promising to name everybody. David Eddings, Damian Clark, Adam Kay, Sheremy Lee, Ashley Birch, Trina Nishimura, Lauren Landa, David Matranga, Kevin Eastman, the creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, Veronica Taylor, the original Ash from Pokemon, Irene Bedard, who is Pocahontas, Zach Callison, Olivia Olson, Adrian Wilkinson, Brennock Adams, Toshio Maeda, Ricky Simmons, John Kay, the creator of Ren and Stimpy, Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief, and Pungang E, and DJ Kit, DJ Genray. They've got a ton of guests, and yeah. But seriously, Falling Skies, that's so out of the blue. I don't get it. I mean, Doug Jones is cool, and I like Noah Wiley on ER, but okay. Now, they also have a, let's see, they've got an area outside for cosplay gatherings. It's a little cold because it's the 1st of January, but photographers can go out there and everybody gathers around, cosplayers take photos. They have panel rooms where there's a variety of panels. Now, looking through the program guide, most of these panels are, they're either guest panels or there's an overwhelming number of Q&A panels. Also, they do a lot of announcements here, and it's kind of annoying. And half of them are for lost people. I don't know why everybody's getting lost in this dealer's room, because it's not that hard to navigate. It's just rows, and anyway. Panels, they've got a lot of Q&A panels. Those are the Ask a Character panels. And those really don't appeal to me, especially the ones where it's like, oh, let's see your slash, and these two characters need to kiss now. I dare you to. It makes me uncomfortable. But there's an overwhelming. It's like I essentially have one panel room dedicated to that sort of thing. And then they've got another room, another 2 rooms that are pretty much dedicated to guest panels. So if you're looking for other sorts of fan panels, I mean, there are some workshops, Body Paint 101, Foundation Garments for Cosplay, Amateur Voice Acting, and you know, there's more Q&As in the workshop room for some reason. Yeah, there's more Q&A panels there. Yeah, there's a lot of Q&A panels. So if you like guests or Q&A panels, that's what they got here. I'd really like to see more variety on that and fewer of those Q&A panels. They do have main events room. They do have A&B contests. They've got dances. There's a formal ball. There's a masquerade. By the way, the video of the masquerade I will have posted by the time this is posted. So go to animecons.tv/extras and you'll find the Sac-Anime masquerade from last year and this year. There's video rooms, workshop rooms, tabletop and card gaming. They have video gaming. There's karaoke. There's a large autograph area. What they did, they expanded the space they have, but they ended up using it to just put tables for all the guests to sign autographs. And some of them are waiting here without lines. If you want to talk to Chris Sarandon, Jack Skellington, he's right there and there's no line. Usually what conventions will do is have a rotating supply of guests to these tables rather than give everybody their own dedicated table. So that's a little strange and seems like they could do a more efficient use of space if they put it in a smaller room and had people, you know, rotate in and out instead of just a bunch of empty tables when people aren't sitting there. Let's see, the hotel, there's a few hotels in the area. The Sheraton fills up real quick, and there's also a Hyatt. I'm staying at a Residence Inn, which is awesome because there's a kitchen. I have a kitchen in my hotel room. There's a microwave, a stove, full-size fridge, a dishwasher even. So bring your dishes from home and wash them there, I guess. And, well, they actually supply dishes in the room. You could bring your own food and just save money. You pay a little more for the hotel, but you save money because you can just cook in the room. So that's pretty sweet. There's also a pool, but it's outdoors. So, and a bunch of other hotels in the area. So if those are full up, you can try others. Let's see, the function space, there's essentially 2 floors to this convention center. So the large events are down here on this exhibit level, and then the smaller panel rooms are upstairs. But I say smaller panel rooms, they're actually really good sized panel rooms. And I saw Todd Haberkorn doing a panel, and he was in this gigantic room. I was actually the moderator for Todd Haberkorn's first ever fan panel. It was at Anime Boston a few years back. I don't think his first show had come out yet because there were about 8 people in the room. And this is at a con that had like 15,000 people at the time. Like 8 people in the room. We ran out of questions. Even as moderator, I could only stall so long. We ran out of questions, we ended early. And so things have changed. Dining options, there's plenty of dining options. I've mentioned this in previous Sac-Anime reports. There's a lot of good dining options right out here. My favorite soup place though was closed today. I hope they're not closed forever because I loved them. But I did find Jack's, I think it was Jack's, somebody's deli, just a few blocks down the road. And there was really good sandwich there. It was big, get the French bread, the French roll. There's a Subway, it's always crowded, don't go to Subway. Go to one of the local shops instead. There's another deli right next to Subway, but go to the deli that's further down because there's no line there. That's my secret. There's also sushi, there's P.F. Chang's, there's plenty of other restaurants. You can just get on Yelp. They also have a map somewhere in this program guide which will tell you where all the food, here it is, where all the food is. Here, I'll hold this up so you can check it. All right. The program guide, I think it has some layout issues. I mean, for the most part, it's good. It looks okay, but and I like that the map is right in the center. But if I'm looking for the schedule, which is usually what I'm going to refer to, it's hidden after the tournaments. It's after the exhibit map. It's way here near the back and right before the description. So I would like to see this near the map because this is something you want to refer to often. Luckily they have guidebooks. You can just load it up on your iPhone and use guidebook. So you don't even need to carry this really. See, what did I tell you about these announcements? So many announcements. And I'm hoping you can hear me over this announcement because I'm going to keep talking. The exhibit hall map is messed up. don't use this. This is actually worthless right now, because if you're looking for any of these artists listed in Artist Alley, and they're tiny print, it will say, okay, they're in AAW1, say. But then you look at the map, another announcement, seriously? I'm not even editing this out, so whatever. So it was AAW1, but then you look at the map and they're all labeled AA with a 3-digit number. So you can't find anybody. You just have to walk up and down the aisles, I guess. Which, I mean, you can see the artists here, both of these columns. That's a lot of people, so good luck finding somebody. I think they really messed that up. Also, Sac-Anime, you advertise your own con a whole hell of a lot in this program guide. I mean, I get that it's your con and you want to advertise, but I counted. Look, here's another Sac-Anime ad. I counted. There were 12 ads total in the program guide. 6 of them are for you. So, and anytime there's an ad for another convention, AOD, oh look, Sac-Con. Come on. It's like they're trying to, I don't know. Kraken-Con? Oh look, Sac-Anime. Yeah, half the ads are for Sac-Con, Sac Gaming Expo, or Sac-Anime, and some of these events have multiple. So, anyway, maybe they're filling space, I don't know. They do run Sac-Anime twice a year. Their summer edition, as advertised throughout this convention program guide, you can pre-register for $25 right now. I'm not sure how long that lasts. Yeah, this isn't, by the way, this is not an ad for BioShock Infinite. They put this here because Troy Baker is a guest. At first I was wondering why there was an ad for a game that came out a few years ago. I mean, it's a really good game, and I've cosplayed Booker, and I've met Troy Baker. But anyway, what else did I want to cover? See, I made a list this time, so it's not, oh, I forgot to mention. And actually, I think that's about it. Yeah, well, Sac-Con, it's in Sacramento, California, and there's, if I recall last year, there's over 10,000 people, so it's not a small thing, and you can see they've got a lot of space, and there's a lot of people here, so it's one of the larger conventions in the Bay Area, and it's pretty good. This year, it started on January 1st. There was no way I was going to come New Year's Eve and spend New Year's Eve here. They haven't announced the dates for next January, but if it is starting on Friday, December 30th, it's the 2nd to the 4th next year? Wait, the summer. Oh, summer. No, I was wondering when the January one is. Yeah, that's the summer, but yeah, anyway, if the dates are December 30th through January 1st next year, I'm not coming. I'm not going to spend Saturday on New Year's Eve at the con. I want to go celebrate with friends. So that's Sac-Anime Winter 2016. Hopefully it's the second week, or the 6th and 7th and 8th. Hopefully it's that weekend, because then I'll come back when it's not competing against New Year's Eve. We'll see. We'll find out. So yeah, if you're in the Bay Area, you probably know about it. You're probably checking it out already. You're probably here. In fact, I actually met some people who saw my AnimeCons TV shirt and they're like, oh, I love your videos. Thanks. Yeah, if you see me, come up. I've got stickers. I'll give you a sticker. Hopefully I have stickers left by the time you see this. I gotta get more. Anyway. So that's my report on Sac-Anime Winter 2016. I want to hear what you thought of the convention. Leave us a voicemail at 762-ADEQUATE, that's 762-233-7828, or email us at podcast@animecons.tv. If you want to email us a link to a YouTube video where you do your own little report, that'd be great. Or you can send us fan art. I actually got some fan art from somebody here, and we will show that on the next feedback episode. So yeah, and also subscribe. You can find us on iTunes at itunes.animecons.tv, or just search iTunes for AnimeCons TV. You can find us on YouTube, search for AnimeCons TV, or just go to animecons.tv, find the subscribe link, and it has all the ways you can subscribe to all the feeds we have. There's the HD, there's regular video, there's audio if you don't want to see what I look like. And yeah, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, Google+, and Tumblr. And thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.